Hi there, my name is Fred Cornowet. Today I'm going to talk about how to do throttle control on a control line airplane for control line scale. Now, you have a bell crank for the elevator, that's unchanged. But if you want to do throttle control, you have lots of choices. The old way since the 1950s has been the 3-line bell crank and handle. However, this only does mechanical systems for glow engines. Excuse me. However, I fly electric, so mechanical systems doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Prior to 2013, you cannot use radio control in control line. So lots of different systems were developed to do down the line electronics. And this is where you take radio control technology and you send it down the lines, down insulated lines. And this worked very well. We even took JR radios with the DSC technology and piped the DSC signal down the flying lines. And that worked very well. The servo driver, which was meant to test servos and radio control, was also used, again, sending the signal down the lines. But this only did one function. Custom built handles were also built. This is a Bill Young handle, which is 3-channel, I believe. It sent the signal down the lines, had the up and down, had the trigger for the throttle, and this also worked. But in 2013, the rules were changed to allow 2.4 Ghz to be used. So now we can use radio control. So is it a control line model or is it radio control? Well, it's kind of both. The model is still flown with the elevator, with the bell crank, handle, and lines. But the throttle and the flaps are radio control. So it's kind of a hybrid. So basically I'm going to show you today how to set this up. Now, I use model memory. Model memory is where this is set for the RV4, so it remembers all the settings for the sticks, which is actually very helpful. You can set the amount of throw the flaps have and all that settings. The flying lines are, it's a typical pair of stunt lines, if you will. Whatever handle you want to use, and braided metal lines, no insulation. And they hook up, they hook up at the airplane as if you were a stunt airplane. Now, because I fly electric, I also use a shorting plug. That's for safety. So you can see the bell crank here, and that is just a standard 2-line bell crank. There's absolutely no link between the bell crank and the electronics. Now, the way I put this Great Plains RV4 together, I have to install the battery, plug it in, and then put the wing on. But notice that the airplane is not armed because the shorting plug's not installed. Now the shorting plug completes the circuit. This tells you that everything is armed, ready to go. Okay, so now one of the features this airplane also has is flaps. So it's a standard servo, just like you do in radio control. Standard servo. So I followed the instructions to build the airplane as if it was radio control, except I installed a belt crank. And a control and scale model can have a removable wing. That is more than fine. Okay, so there's your throttle. There's your flaps. Up. It's on a 3-position switch, so I can go half down and then full down. So you can see you have this like that. You have the throttle. Now I just hang the transmitter on my hip, and it's all done by feel. And it's really not that hard. It sounds difficult, but it really isn't. You hold the handle in the right hand. You have the transmitter hanging on your hip and operating with your left hand. And then when you're done flying, unplug the shorting plug. The airplane is now off. And then you turn off the transmitter. So it's control line with the elevator. The rudder is at fixed. It's just set at 0, 0. The ailerons are just glued in place. And the flaps operate. So I operate throttle and flaps in control line scale. Fly it as a control line scale airplane with the elevator. Talk to you later. Bye.